The complaint to the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg in France, it's for each citizen in whole Europe a very special thing. Human rights, that's not only a problem in a dictatorship far away in Africa or anywhere else. Human rights and the protection of human rights is the basic in each democratic society. And therefore, in 1950, were undersigned and created the European Convention of Human Rights, where all the states who undersigned it fixed what is the basic, what are the basic rights we have to protect. We know that in our laws, in each country, we have to protect these basic rights. But everywhere in our societies, we are organized in a way that you have to exercise power. Power by the government, power by courts, or any other point of the state. And in every time, this power is exercised by men and women. And everywhere men and women are acting, they can make faults. And this fault can have a result, the violation of the rights, and sometimes even the violation of the basic rights, the human rights. And in this case, every state said that we want to protect it in the community of the European states. And therefore, all the states didn't only undersign this convention. It's a dead paper, like many other conventions too. No, there was created a new way to protect effectively these human rights. The convention created a new court, the European Court of Human Rights. And the unique thing of this court is that every citizen in Europe can go to this court and to complain that his human rights were violated by the state in which he lives. And that's the special things. So every citizen in Portugal, in Russia, in Britain, in Sweden can go to this court and say, oh, I'm violated in my basic rights. There's a torture. Or I have a right to live. I have a right for my family. I have a right of my private life. And in all these basic rights, it's possible that I am violated. One problem, it's not an easy way to go to Strasbourg. The convention says, before you go to these special and unique court, you have to exhaust all remedies in your own state. That means, before you go to Strasbourg, you must try to protect your rights by the courts in your own country. In the point where everything is exhausted, where this court, the next court, and the last court decided, and they decided in a way that the citizen thinks that his rights are violated, from this point on, he can go to Strasbourg. He can make a complaint. He can write his own complaint. He has half a year. He has the time to write this complaint. He can make it himself. He doesn't need a lawyer. But I think it would be help if he has a lawyer. There are many, many complaints full of details, but details who are not important for the case. If you know that hundreds, thousands of complaints come to the court, you must know that you will be successful if you can point out in a very short and exactive way to the violation of your rights. And therefore, we think that professional assist is very, very important, even in the writing of such a complaint. I myself, I'm very proud that I think there's no one else who has made more complaints in our country to the European Courts of Human Rights. So we have enough experience to give you advice whether it could be successful if you have the idea to make a complaint. So if there are questions, you can phone me, you can phone my office if you speak German, French or English. And you can see on our website there is for the Russian people a special number. My assistant will talk to you and will talk to you about the way, especially for the Russian situation in Russian language. Thank you very much.